Hello, this is Daniel from the Ongoing Reasons I'm Broke podcast, found right here on YouTube, and this is the latest showcase on some of the latest singles pickups that I got from Cool Stuff Games. And the first one here is Erika's Ivysaur. So here's a close-up of these couple of singles that I ended up nabbing. So this one, I believe, is the oldest of this pile that we picked up here. So there it is, Erika's Venusaur, and here's a close-up of the Venusaur EX Crystal Guardian. So these are all to fill in gaps in my collection. I've so far all caught up on Bulbasaur except for the N64 Bulbasaur, which who knows how many copies of that there are. But now I'm going into Ivysaur, so that also includes this EX Crystal Guardians Holo, and it came out in 2006. So there's an Ivysaur, another one on the collection. Now, Cool Stuff doesn't have all the Ivysaurs in stock currently, but I do have them set up on my wish list. That way, when they do come back in stock, I do get an email. I also picked up this Electabuzz, this reverse holo. Electabuzz is also one of my favorite Pokemon, and I love the artwork on this. And usually, I try to get them as reverse holos when I do like the artwork on them, just because it complements it a lot better. So I ended up picking up this Electabuzz too. And I traded in a bunch of older stuff. This one was actually miscut. You can see at the top there. And then Chansey, another one of my favorites. And this one is a reverse holo. I love the artwork on there. You got the Poke Dolls and then Chansey right in the center. It's got the healing pirouette attack and sympathetic slap. And this has the different pattern compared to what they have today. And here's another one, Mimikyu reverse holo. And that's another one that I'm slowly trying to get all of the Mimikyu card printings of. So I'm slowly chipping away at some of these as I get more trade-ins and everything. So we got Shadowbox, Tail Trickery, and this one came out back in 2019. So it's not a super old card, but it was one that I was missing in the collection. We also have another Psychic Pokemon. It's Gengar. And I love the artwork on this one. Really cool. I love Gengar. And this is a reverse holo on it. So it is the newer pattern for it. And it's not one that I ended up pulling. So that's the nice thing about places like Cool Stuff, where I can pick up just the ones I need. This one came out 2 years ago in 2020. Has the Life Shaker ability. And there's a close-up of the artwork. And here is another Electabuzz. Another one that I really like the artwork on. So I did pull the non-holo of this Electabuzz. And so I tracked down the reverse holo from Cool Stuff, and this one came out last year in 2021. It's got the Haymaker attack, and I just really like that art. That's mainly what this collection is. Although, if you saw the Pokemon Go unboxing, I didn't get the reverse holo Bulbasaur. So they did have it in stock. I have the regular one, and we've got the Vine Whip and Razor Leaf, so that one is good. It's in the Pokemon Go collection. Small set, only 78 cards, but the pull rates are a little iffy on some of the bigger high value cards. If you saw that video, we did get some good stuff though. And then we also I got a non-holo Ivysaur, so this is the reverse holo Ivysaur to go with it. It's got the Pokemon Go base at the very top in the artwork. This is number 2 of 78, Summoning Aroma Attack. And we've got a couple other Pokemon in the background there. I really like that Ivysaur card. And Venusaur, I did not pull from that Elite Trainer box for Pokemon Go. And here's Loopy Lasso ability, and it's got a coin flip ability, and we also have the Solar Beam attack for 130 damage. And Venusaur is another one that so far I think I have over half of the Venusaurs printed, but I'm slowly going away at that list. And the Radiant Venusaur, this one is beautiful card. I love the holo designs on all of these Radiant cards. I ended up pulling the Radiant Blastoise, which I'm eventually going to trade in. But there's the Radiant Venusaur, the one I was absolutely hoping to pull. The only reason I got this set is because it's got the Bulbasaur line, my favorite Pokemon. Pollen Hazard, the Sunny Bloom ability, and thankfully we can see this pretty well, because unless you have it against some light, it's a little bit hard to see that artwork. But there you go, it's even got the texture on each of them. And this next one here is a seemingly regular Numel, and it's got the reverse holo, but if you look, it is a Ditto hidden card, and that's one we did not pull any Dittos from that Elite Trainer box. I had to track these down, so there it is. So if anyone doesn't know the gimmick, and this is another Ditto card for Spinnerack, there's the Ditto symbol, but you can peel these cards and the Ditto card will be underneath. But I am keeping these unpeeled because once you do it, that's it. So they don't feel that different too, which is kind of cool. Also nailed this Venusaur EX. They are missing a couple of those EXs. This one was originally a promo, but it's one that I never got to grab when they sold it, I think, as a tin is how it originally released. Here's another Chansey. This one's so this is the older one, I think. It's between this and the Erika's Ivysaur. But here we have Chansey EX. It's got the hollow on the border. It's got it on the artwork. Healing Egg Attack, Double Edge. And this one came out back in 2003, part of the e-reader series. You see that symbol at the bottom left, and beautiful artwork, beautiful use of that hollow. And here's an Umbreon, a little more subtle on the hollow right there. You can, a little bit harder to see against the darker colors, but it's a great use of space with that Umbreon in the corner with the moon. Mach Attack, or Mach Claw, and Lunatic Sense. This one came out back in 2016. It was a promo, I believe, in the 3-pack blisters. Not one I really came across that I remember when I was working at the comic shop. And here's the last one. It is Mimikyu, and it's not exactly full art. Maybe it is what they consider it, but I don't think it quite is. And we have the other trainer on there, Mimikyu, another one down on the collection, Mischievous Hands and Impersonation. But that is the last of my pickups from Cool Stuff. Thank you so much for checking out this showcase, and we'll see you on the podcast.